Horizon Zero Dawn will likely go down as one of the best games ever on the PlayStation 4. It was a departure from the typical shooters made by Guerrilla Games in the Killzone series. Horizon quickly became a fan favorite of PlayStation owners, and the game's protagonist, Aloy, became one of the most recognizable PlayStation characters, standing shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Nathan Drake, Kratos, and Ratchet & Clank. While the highly anticipated PS5 sequel of the game, Horizon Forbidden West, is likely still a long way off. We've been given a taste of what an enhanced version of Horizon's world could look like with the PC release of Horizon Zero Dawn, the complete edition. Just like Death Stranding a short while ago, Horizon feels like it's at home on the PC platform, and the countless technical improvements make it feel like an entirely different game at times. If you're unfamiliar with the world of Horizon Zero Dawn, this is a game that takes place in a post-apocalyptic America where giant beast-like machines ruled the land. Cities and buildings have long since eroded and decayed, leaving behind hardly recognizable concrete towers, which have been overtaken by foliage. Humanity still remains, although society is largely tribal now. You're only armed with primitive tools like bows and slings, which means you'll have to outmaneuver your foes, targeting weak points to take down these massive machines. The clashing ideas of advanced technology and primitive society give Horizon a unique setting, and its mysteries are, to this day, a joy to uncover. The PC release of Horizon Zero Dawn in the complete edition includes everything that came with the original PS4 version. The base game and the Frozen Wilds expansion are included, so there are dozens of hours of content to get through. And there's a few extra bonuses as well, like a digital art book and some in-game outfits. We're not going to retread old ground here. Everything we said about Horizon Zero Dawn in our original review still stands. If you want to check that out in its written form, you can find that in the section below. The world is still an absolute joy to explore. The central mystery is intriguing, and the combat is immensely engaging. The same goes for our review of The Frozen Wilds, which is an excellent expansion to an already great game. However, playing Horizon on PC does amplify some of the game's strengths. After spending dozens of hours with Horizon on a PlayStation 4 Pro, the PC release does feel a little liberating. After playing this game with a mouse and keyboard, Horizon's combat was meant for a mouse. Using a mouse allows for unparalleled precision, and slamming an arrow right into the eye of a watcher is more satisfying than ever. But even with a controller, Horizon's combat excels on PC, and that's likely because of a buttery smooth frame rate that makes it much easier to keep track of incoming attacks and projectiles, as well as make sense of the detailed combat animations for Aloy and the machines. This game really shines at high frame rates. Using a controller in the original PS4 release, it wasn't quite as easy to track targets with your bow. On PC, everything feels a little bit more accurate. Combat can feel a lot smoother at times. Playing with a mouse could fundamentally change the way that you approach combat encounters. And now on to visuals. The Decima engine can achieve insane fidelity with the right hardware, as we saw in the PC release of Death Stranding. Horizon Zero Dawn is no exception. The game includes an original preset that is equivalent to the PlayStation 4 version's graphics, but this preset only sets everything to medium. You can achieve some truly crazy results with a powerful enough machine. The game is incredibly optimized, and the graphical settings allow for fine, granular control of the game's presentation and performance. There are even some nice images and explanations of what each graphics setting does, or where you should cut back to maintain higher frame rates or higher resolution. Everything is breathtaking in motion when set to the highest possible settings, though, especially if you're playing on an ultra-wide or 4K monitor. If you've got the hardware to run it, you'll be treated to stunning visuals just about everywhere you look in this game. The upgrade in visual quality makes exploring the world even more enjoyable than on console, and first-time players will no doubt be just as drawn into the overgrown ruins, lush forests, and arid deserts of Horizon's world as those who played the game when it first came out. None of the magic has been lost in the 3 years since release. If you've never played it before, then you should definitely play Horizon Zero Dawn now. It's one of the best games of the last few years, but the PC version especially is a sight to behold. So much so that returning players should absolutely consider double dipping for the PC version of Horizon. It really is that much of an upgrade over the PS4 release. Not only do the graphical and technical improvements make the world much more exciting to explore, but the increased frame rate and ability to use a mouse elevate the combat to new heights. The PC platform allows Horizon Zero Dawn to be the best game it could possibly be.
Sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another passes the chain of love.